In the quiet town of Arowa, people had seen many unusual things, but nothing prepared them for the girl who ate underwear as if it were ordinary food. If you asked anyone in Arowa about Tara, they would tell you she wasn't born strange. She grew up gentle, reserved, and always by her mother's side. But with time, little things began to shift in ways no one understood. It started with missing clothes from washing lines and small torn pieces of fabric left near bushes. People blamed animals at first. Some blamed careless children. No one considered that a young girl could be involved. Her mother, Mama Folu, was the first to notice something wasn't right. One afternoon, she returned home and sensed an odd smell in Tara's room. At the same time, she realized some underwear had gone missing again. She didn't shout. She simply studied Tara from the doorway. The girl sat on the floor, hugging her knees, her face blank. What worried Mama Folu was not the missing items, but the way Tara avoided every question. She wouldn't answer anything. She kept her lips pressed together, as if she was afraid of letting something slip out. Meanwhile, the town women had started talking. Underwear disappeared from different compounds. Some accused boys from the next village. Others blamed stray goats. No one thought Tara had anything to do with it. She rarely went anywhere. She never caused trouble. Out of respect for her late grandfather, people always handled her family gently. But Pa Duro, an elderly man who lived near the main pathway, noticed something others missed. He spent most evenings outside, watching people pass. Every few days, he would see Tara walking behind her house with one or two pieces of clothing in her hands. He assumed she was taking them to wash, until he realized she always came back empty-handed. The old man kept it to himself, believing every home had private matters. Everything could have remained hidden if not for one early morning incident. A group of children playing near the old almond tree claimed they saw Tara crouched under it, chewing something soft and white. They ran to adults, but no one believed them. Children imagine things. Or so they thought. But when the rumor reached Pa Duro, he paid attention this time. That evening, he kept watch. As night settled, he saw Tara slip out again, moving quietly with something bundled in her hand. She looked around carefully before walking off toward the back of the abandoned community hall. That was enough for the old man. He decided he would follow her the next night. The next night, Pa Duro followed Tara, keeping enough distance so she wouldn't see him. She moved steadily toward the old hall. Children avoided that place because of old stories, yet Tara walked without hesitation. She went to a corner covered by tall grass and knelt beside a small wooden box hidden under stones. Pa Duro froze. He had never seen that box before. Tara opened it and took out something carefully, underwear, folded neatly, arranged like something special. He watched in shock as she lifted one piece to her mouth and tore off a chunk with her teeth. She chewed slowly, her face empty, her eyes distant. It wasn't hunger. It wasn't mischief. It looked like something was pulling her from inside. The old man's foot snapped a twig. Tara turned sharply. She didn't look frightened. She looked like someone expecting a visitor. Her voice when she spoke didn't sound like her own. "Leave now," she said quietly. "Before it reaches for you too." Pa Duro didn't wait for another word. He hurried home with trembling hands and sat awake till morning. By daybreak, he knew he had to speak up. Not out of judgment, but out of concern. Whatever held that girl wasn't something her family could handle alone. The news spread fast. People gathered outside Mama Folu's home, whispering, wondering what was happening. Tara didn't run when the elders came inside. She sat on the floor, staring ahead as if she was listening to something no one else could hear. An older woman asked her gently why she ate underwear. Tara shook her head, tears forming. "I don't want to," she whispered. "It forces me." When they asked what started it, her story shocked the room. She said that months earlier, she went to fetch water at the stream. A strange cloth floated near the edge. It looked clean and harmless. She picked it up. The moment she touched it, something crawled under her skin. She dropped it and ran home, but from that day, the cravings began. At first, it was small pieces from old clothes. Then underwear. She tried to stop but couldn't. Even the strongest men felt uneasy listening to her. It wasn't just the act. It was the way she described the force behind it. Mama Fola cried and begged for help. Not because of shame, but because she feared losing her daughter to something she couldn't understand. The elders decided they needed someone experienced. They sent for Baba Lomo, a respected elder from a nearby town known for helping people burdened by things beyond them. When he arrived, he didn't ask many questions. He asked to see where Tara kept the underwear. They took him to the wooden box. He didn't touch it. He only studied it and asked who placed it there. Tara said she didn't know. She only said it felt like something guided her feet there every night. Baba Lomo nodded slowly and performed a quiet cleansing. Then he placed a gentle hand on Tara's forehead. Her body eased instantly. Her eyes cleared, and she let out a long breath, the kind someone gives when something heavy finally loosens its grip. She looked around as if she was waking from a long, troubling sleep. From that day, the craving stopped. No more missing underwear. No more late-night walks. Life slowly returned to normal. People became comfortable again, though they never forgot what happened. Tara healed gradually. Some neighbors avoided her at first, but with time, they softened. Mama Fola stayed close, making sure her daughter wasn't left alone for long. Arowa returned to its usual rhythm, but with a quiet lesson lingering in the air. Not every strange behavior is madness. Not every burden is visible. And sometimes, a single person cannot fight certain battles alone. Tell us what you think in the comments and don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to hear this story, and subscribe for more powerful African stories that open hearts and teach lessons.